Good morning. It is Friday, March 8th. Happy Friday, everyone. Today's the commemoration of St. John of God. This is Michigan Mornings from Ave Maria Radio and the Ave Maria Radio app. I'm Matthew Handley. We have a lot of news to get to on this Friday morning, and of course your local weather is coming up as well, so let's get right to it. James Crumbley's trial is underway in a courtroom in Pontiac. Opening statements kicked off the trial yesterday. Crumbley is the father of the Oxford, Michigan high school shooter. He faces 4 counts of manslaughter, representing each of the 4 people killed at the school by his son. Oakland County Assistant Prosecutor Mark Keast.
James Crumbley bought that gun and used to kill as a gift for his son 4 days before the attack. James Crumbley failed to secure that gun in a way to prevent his son from accessing it.
Defense attorney Marielle Lehman acknowledged her client bought the gun for his teenage son as a gift 4 days before the shooting.
He did not know what his son was planning. He did not purchase that gun with the knowledge that his son may use it against other people.
James' wife, Jennifer, was convicted of the same charges last month. During his State of the Union address last night, President Joe Biden touted a deal to reopen an idled Stellantis plant in Belvidere, Illinois. He called it, quote, a great comeback story. He also praised the work of the United Auto Workers Union.
The UAW worked like hell to keep the plant open and get these jobs back, and together we succeeded. Instead of auto factories shutting down, auto factories reopening, a new state-of-the-art battery factory is being built to power those cars there at the same.
UAW President Shawn Fain was in attendance, seated near First Lady Jill Biden. Biden also praised the work of unions for building the middle class.
Wall Street didn't build America. They're not bad guys. They didn't build it, though. The middle class built the country, and unions built the middle class.
The UAW endorsed President Biden's re-election bid in late January. Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan is proposing a $2.7 billion budget for the 2025 fiscal year with 6 priorities. Duggan is recommending the city focus on the election department, retirees, police, fire, the Detroit Department of Transportation, and homelessness services. The mayor celebrated growth for the city's income tax revenue, saying the almost $200 million was something the city earned, not a bailout. The city council will begin budget hearings on Monday. A bomb and weapons threat at Michigan State University yesterday turned out to be a hoax. MSU police responded to calls at multiple locations on campus yesterday evening. Police said they and the FBI confirmed the calls were pranks and that there was no danger or threat to the community. And a man responsible for the deaths of 11 Michiganders in 2012 due to contaminated steroid injections is pleading no contest. Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel says former owner of New England Compounding Center, Barry Cadden, ran his pharmaceutical lab with disregard for basic safety. He is now sentenced to over 14 years in prison. This is Michigan Mornings. Now this.
A culture of life is like a bright city on a hill. Just as people in 1890 might have had difficulty imagining today's cities, so it may be today in imagining a culture of life. But it starts with more than imagination. It starts with the moral commitment to offer the highest regard to the gift of God hidden within each human life. Let's become the culture of life.
You'll need a raincoat or umbrella this afternoon because showers are coming to the Motor City. Highs will be in the mid-50s. Tonight, the rain continues with lows in the mid-40s. Saturday will also be a rainy day with highs in the lower 50s, and be on the lookout Saturday night as temperatures drop and there could be freezing rain after midnight. Sunday will be windy, cooler, and mostly cloudy with snow showers possible, highs in the upper 30s. But Monday looks to be nice, though. Highs will be in the 50s with sunny skies. Grab an umbrella or a raincoat in the Saginaw Valley today because there will be showers. Temperatures will reach the mid-50s. That rain continues into tonight with lows in the 40s. Saturday will be cloudy and there will be showers likely in the morning. Highs will be in the upper 40s. Sunday will be windy and cooler with a chance of snow showers in the morning. Temperatures will be in the upper 30s. Completely different picture on Monday, however, with highs around 50 and sunny skies. In sports this morning, Detroit Mercy is announcing they are parting ways with men's basketball coach Mike Davis. The Titans wrapped up their 1-31 season this week. Davis had 1 year left in his contract, but the school said the decision was a mutual agreement. The school says the search for a new coach will begin immediately. Davis coached at the school for 6 years. And the Detroit Pistons have finally broken double-digit wins on the season, falling a 118-112 victory over the Nets last night in Detroit. Coach Monty Williams talked about the win.
We got the win. I told the guys, sometimes you got to do just enough to win a game. I felt like we were a little lethargic.
Jaden Ivey led all scorers with 34 points. Cade Cunningham netted 32 and dished out a game-high 11 assists for a double-double. Good morning. Happy Friday. You're listening to Michigan Mornings from Ave Maria Radio and the Ave Maria Radio app. I've got some more news to bring to your attention. Doctors, physician assistants, and nurse practitioners at Ascension St. John in Detroit have unionized, and they are weighing a strike. Dr. John Balling says they want to take care of patients, but staff-level frustrations are building.
Will I have the right number of nurses? Will all of our beds be open? Will every patient I see have waited 10 hours and immediately be angry at me, right? That's part of the grind.
The union says contract negotiations over the last 6 months have been fruitless so far. Ascension St. John contracts with Team Health for emergency room doctors and other staff, and Team Health says they have a contingency plan if a strike is called. A bipartisan bill to tackle increasing prices for insulin is being debated in a state House committee. Republican State Representative Kurt Vanderwall of Ludington introduced the bill last summer and says he wants to get the cost of insulin down to under $600 a year. The Committee on Health Policy recently heard testimony on legislation. Vanderwall says it will set up framework for a state to contract with a generic insulin provider. And Ann Arbor has topped the most recent U.S. News and World Report list of the best places to live in America. The list takes a look at overall living conditions and median home prices. In Ann Arbor, that median home price is $436,000. St. John of God says, whether you like it or not, you will grow apart from men. But Christ is faithful and always with you, for Christ provides all things. I'm Matthew Handley. Thank you for joining me today and all week for Michigan Mornings. You can connect with me on X. I'm at Radio Handley. Lord willing, I'll be back on Monday. Goodbye.